Hey everyone, welcome to session. We're going to do a beginner's meditation and yoga session. It's not going to be long, but if this is the beginning of your journey, welcome. Take a comfortable position with me. If you can, try to sit up and then keep your spine straight because we're going to move energy today. I'm going to teach you how to transmute energy. That's why we meditate. And we want to make sure that we are keeping our energy balanced and we are aligned with our higher self. We are keeping our vibration high. You know, when people are talking about high vibes, vibe high, we want to know what that means and how to do it, how to keep our vibration high. Because when our vibration's high, we don't get sick. We're on the right path and we have that peace within us and we're in control. And then we want to make sure we're always tuned in to the frequency of what we're trying to manifest, create in our life. So I want you to close your eyes. If you want to keep them open, that's fine. But when you begin, when you first start this stuff, you always want to try to close your eyes because it's just easier. We are trying to fix our inner world. We are reversing our karma. We are going within because our inner world is a reflection to our outer world. So I want you to put all of your focus and your attention on your breath. You can sit like this if you want. These are hand mudras. There's different ones. You can look them up. It enhances the connection. You do not have to do that at first. That's why people do this. It just helps, but you don't have to do all this stuff. You can meditate in the shower or when you're driving with your eyes open. There's different ways to meditate. Meditation is basically calming your mind and your body down. That's all you're doing. There's a lot more to it that's amazing, but that's the basics of it. We want to learn how to calm our mind and our body down. Why? Because when we're calm and we're relaxed within us, we are getting the answers that we want. We're keeping our body healthy, healed, or we're healing it if you need healing, and you are basically on the right path in life so that you can manifest what you want. So our first step in meditation is we take our focus, we refocus, because our focus is usually scattered. It's scattered and we, have these habits, or it's scattered on all these responsibilities. Wherever it's at, wherever your focus is, if it's scattered, that means all of your power is scattered because your focus is your power. It's a human's greatest power. So we want to first step, refocus from everything. Just get away from all the noise and just close your eyes and focus on your breath. That's the second step. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose, nice and slow. Control it. Breathe in and out. You want to control it. Just make sure it's nice and slow. Your body might feel heavy. It may be feeling chaotic, very uncomfortable when you first start doing this. That is normal. It's okay. Just keep breathing. Just keep focused. Focus is how you're redirecting all of your power so you can start healing yourself and get on the right path. Self-care and self-healing is one of the biggest lessons you could learn on Earth. This is like Earth school. You're learning that you have powers and that how to tap into them and how to harness them and how to balance your life so that you are living the life that you deserve. That's exciting. This stuff's exciting. This journey, if you just began, it'll be the best journey you've ever started. It's scary at first, I'm not gonna lie. It's uncomfortable. It takes, a lot of just focus and focusing on the goals that you want, focusing on what you actually should be doing for yourself, choosing you, saying, man, I gotta choose myself first. I can't be choosing everybody else. I can't be watching TV all the time. I can't be negative. I gotta get out of that. I can't, if I'm depressed or anxious, I gotta figure out how to get out of that state. Those are states. Okay, just keep breathing as I talk. Breathe in and out, in through your nose, out through your mouth. I want you to do it deep. Try to go past your belly button if you can. If you can't, you'll be able to. When I first started this stuff, I could barely breathe. We're not used to taking big breaths, so we're always taking short breaths. So it traps that energy in there, and we're not actually moving it and getting it out of our body. The energy that makes us sick, which are bad feelings. Any feeling that doesn't feel good, if you're harboring it in your body, it will reverse on you and it'll just cause us sickness. So if you know that, you're like, okay, well, if I change my mindset, then that's not going to control me anymore. So we learn in here that we learn to dissolve the fears and the worries and the stress and really figure out, man, this is a mindset thing. We got to figure out where we're thinking, where our focus is, and how we're thinking. That's why we want to align with our higher self. That's the whole point when I told you that. Our goal in self-care and self-healing is to do that. Meditation does that. There are different techniques you can do to balance your energy. We'll talk about that later as we go along. Just keep breathing deep and then release it all the way out. You don't have to understand all this. I'm just trying to give you some basic first steps of wisdom just to start guiding you, because it's confusing and there's all these videos out there and all these people are saying all these things and they're saying you got to do it like this. There's different ways to meditate. You do not have to sit like this. This just enhances the energy flow. That's it. You can meditate however you want. You can just go sit by the body of water and just sit there and chill. As long as you're calming your mind and body down, that's what we're doing with this breath work. As we breathe in and out, slow, deep, and we release it, we're moving energy. So we're changing energy from one form to another. So if you're very unhealthy or you're just feeling off, this is one way to get everything going again so you can clear your energy and feel light. Our goal is to lighten up our energy. That's when you're vibing high. You want to feel light in life. You don't want to feel heavy. You don't want all these fears and health issues to weigh you down, because it's all a lie. You got to learn how to get through that and defeat it. You got to learn how powerful you are. So this is important when you're doing this stuff, because you get to tap within that. So solitude is very important during this journey. No noise. Just you and your mind. I want you to see, is it calming down a little bit? If it was really, really bad, we're doing very small steps each time we do self-care. You're not going to feel 100% if you are if you're in a condition where you haven't been taking care of yourself. If you're in pretty, bad shape, and that's okay. This is your time to revamp. You're going to be patient on this journey. It takes time. consistency. You gotta show up for yourself. You gotta be loyal to yourself. Self-healing and self-care is being loyal to yourself. You ain't doing anybody good if you're not taking care of yourself. And you know that. So if you have kids, let them motivate you so you can be healthy around them and learn about life and teach them. Okay, so when you're breathing in and out, I want you to look within you. Do you feel a little bit like of relief just by doing that? It takes about 111 breaths. You don't have to count them, but I'm just giving you an example. It takes you about 111 breaths to calm your mind and body down and start connecting with that higher self. That higher voice is always there. It's always bothering you. Hey, get off the couch. Hey, don't be around those people. Don't be watching TV so much. You need to drink water. You don't listen. You kind of like push it away. And the human voice, the human thoughts are usually dominant when you first start this journey. So it's going to tell you this is pointless. This is so uncomfortable. I want to get up. I need to check my phone. I need to work. I can't be doing this. I got to be taking care of my kids. No, you need to be taking care of yourself. You need to tell work, hey, I don't feel good. I need to take a day off. You pick you. And I promise your life will forever change. Or you will keep the healing if you have came to me for healing. We've already started this journey together. If you've already started this journey, you want to keep the healing. Remember, I told you got to do the work to keep the healing. I'm not going to ride your bicycle for you, and neither is anybody else. You got to learn how to ride your bicycle by yourself. This is what all the spiritual teachers were trying to teach people in different cultures. This is what Jesus was trying to teach. He's not riding your bicycle for you. I'm just telling you that. You got to ride your bicycle by yourself if you're close with Jesus. Whatever spiritual leader that you're close with, it doesn't matter. But you have to learn how to ride your bicycle for you. That's what those wise people are trying to show us. They're trying to show us, hey, meditation's very good for you. It helps you stay in control of your life so you can live the life that you deserve. That's your divine right. So that's why people meditate. It's something that we do to go within and change our inner world, because when we change our inner world, our reality changes. Okay? So keep breathing in and out. And if you're in that blank, you'll get into this blank space. I don't know where I cut off. So I want you to kind of sit there, and you'll be in this blank space. This kind of calm space. If you aren't there, but you have a little bit of relief, that's fine too. But breath work at first is very exhausting. So, 5-10 minutes of meditation at first is fine. We might be a little over, but when you just small steps when you first start meditating and doing yoga. And today we're just going to do some stretching. That's yoga too, but we're just going to take it very nice and slow on the beginning of our journey. You don't need to go extreme on the first session. You just need to start getting your body back in order and start small. So you're going to sit in this space. You're sitting in this space. I want you to check how you feel. How are you feeling? Are you feeling a little bit calmer? This is our goal. We want to be able to refocus, do solitude, go within, start focusing on our breath, moving and breathing in through our nose, out through our mouth, because we're moving energy, and then we're aligning with our higher self. And when we align with our higher self, when we calm our bodies and our minds down, we align with that higher self, and the thoughts aren't so scrambled. The human thoughts are usually dominant when you first start, and the higher self, your soul, is kind of out here, it feels like, and it's scrambled, but it's telling you what to do and you're just not listening. It's telling you, hey, you need to go outside, you need to go do cardio, you need to stretch, you need to drink plenty of water, you need to eat veggies and fruits, you need to stay away from those people and not watch so much TV. Whatever it's telling you, whatever your journey is. Okay, So that's the point where we want to stay and get to our higher self, so the thoughts aren't so scrambled, and then the higher self is more dominant and you feel more at peace, because it's your peaceful teacher, it's your peaceful thoughts. That's what you need to be listening to. The thoughts that lift you up, the thoughts that give you love and peace. And we'll learn this along the way. And then later on, we'll learn about manifesting. But I want you to just first start with practicing the power of refocus from all the noise and focus on you. That means closing your eyes, going within, checking what's your body look like inside. Is it chaotic? You just got to do work. That's all right. Is it really severe? That's fine. Your health is real bad. That's all right. We got to start small. And you got to learn how to focus, refocus, and start moving your breath, because you're moving energy. Okay? So we're breathing in and out. The wind, you can't see the wind, but it's energy. That's the same thing with your breath. You're moving energy. Okay, so when we're moving the energy, you start calming your body down and you start opening up those, they're called chakras. I don't know if you guys have heard about them, but they're energy centers in your body. And then your body starts working like it's supposed to, because we are energy. Our bodies are energy, right? Okay, so that's the point of meditation. That is our goal. So when you're sitting in this blank space, you can just enjoy it, and you are healing and getting the answers that you need. Write it down, what it's saying, start a journal, or just, make mental notes, however you want. That's the goal, okay? I want you to do this by yourself now and go try it by yourself, because I know I gave you a lot of wisdom today. Now you want to go do it by yourself and practice. You don't have to do it right after this. You don't have to do it, right after this session, but just incorporate meditation and doing this stuff by yourself, because you don't want anybody's voice, thoughts, anything in your head. You want to be able to connect with your own self. That's the point. I'm just guiding and directing you on how to start meditation and self-healing and self-care. We're going to start with simple stretching. And this is yoga, but let's start simple. This is just a simple class just to get you going. I need you to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth with each stretch. Meet Miss Ivy. Put your legs together. If you haven't met Miss Ivy, she's amazing. Breathe in, put your arms up and down. There's kids in the background, just FYI, there's a school bus that showed up. Just push them down, breathe in and out. You don't have to push them far. Even if you're right here, that's all right. Just push them down a little bit. We're taking it very nice and easy, slow steps to get your body back in order. You do not need to go to the top of the mountain today or next month. Just push them down as far as you can and breathe with it. Up, breathe in. Push them out like a book, like this. Breathe in and down. Go down as far as you can. Nothing major. And breathe in through those muscles. Take your breath through those muscles. Just nice and easy. We got to learn how to slow down. We got to keep our bodies calm and relaxed most of the time, because that's how we keep our vibration high, okay? If you're in a constant state of stress and chaos and rushing all the time, what do you think you're doing to your body? Yeah, that's why people get sick. That's why it's out of order. So breathe in. If you're just first starting your journey and it's really, really hard right now, that's okay. And go down. Follow me as we go. Keep your feet straight and try to keep your back straight as you push forward. And then just breathe. But we gotta learn the biggest life lesson of how to do self-healing. And that is by self-care. And this is what we're doing right now. It's very important. This keeps our body healthy and our energy flowing. You can push forward for more of a stretch if you need, but just take your time and up. Good. Spread them. So we have to learn that slowing down is really important, and stretching not only helps us with our muscles and our flexibility, but it helps us with our focus and our energy, and helps us keep our body just, nice and in the flow, nice and slow in the flow. That's why you do the self-healing and self-care steps. You don't need to rush it. If it takes you 10 years, that's fine. It took me a long time. That's why I'm saying that. Ivy, out of the picture or the video. Sit. And up. Good. Raise up. Keep breathing. And to the left. Breathe through the side. And up. Breathe in. And to the right. Now you'll do these stretches longer and hold them longer later. We're just starting small today. Small steps, getting our body back in order. Breathe through, feet straight up. Just go down as far as you can and up. Good. All right. Hold one up, leg up. Just get this if you can. Just breathe. It's important we take care of the hips. That's our foundation. One day you'll get it up all the way up. If you can, that's good. Keep everything straight if you can. We want everything in alignment. Other way. Keep breathing. Nice and slow. If you feel your body calming down and more like relief, you're doing it. You're healing your body, okay? You can sit on your butt or your knees for this, however you want. Make sure this film's still going. Turn to the right so we can get the hips. Breathe in. To the center. Ivy, out of the video. And to the left. Breathe. She's anxious because there's people here. She's great. If you have animals, they help you heal too. Spend time with them. Breathe through the stretch of the hips. Okay. All right. We're going to just do a little bit of breath work. Breathe in and down. Just open up that chest. This is good for anxiety, depression, anything you're trying to heal. This helps. You're getting the energy flowing more. Breathe in and out. Just a little faster. We're just doing small steps with that today, okay? It doesn't matter if you're on your butt or your knees, but we're gonna do the arm all the way across. Breathe in and out. Other way. And if you're on your knees and you want to go back to your butt, that's fine too. I do that. Hands like this. To the left, just lean. Up. To the right. To the right if you haven't switched. You have to follow me sometimes. I'm talking and I don't tell you guys to switch. All right, does that feel good? All right, let's go forwards. Stretch that neck. Breathe. And out. Good. All right. Hopefully feel a little bit of relief up here. Okay. Let's go to our back. Just put your leg up straight. Breathe in and out. Switch. You're breathing through these and raise them up. Just hold them up. Good. Raise them down slow. Take your time. Let's stretch our hips. Put it like an L. Push the hip forward and then this one back. Breathe in and out. Good. Other way. We're not doing this one as long because we already stretched our hips, but you can do it as long as you need. Just pause the video. All right, good. All right, up. All right. Now, if you can, we're just gonna go to our feet just for a few minutes, and then we're done with your session. Okay, on your feet, legs together, breathe in. All the way up your arms, just go all the way down. If you can't touch your toes, obviously that's fine. Just do as much as you can right now. Okay, we're just starting small. Breathe in and out. In and out. All right, up. Now here's some wisdom for the end. All right, I'm always talking about your focus at the beginning, right? And we got to start checking where our focus is. Spread them. All right, breathe in and just go down again. So it's important that I was getting your focus on your breath and on your inner world, right? And what we're also doing is we're putting your focus in the present moment. Keep breathing. Why is that important? Because when you're in the present moment, you don't have anxiety, depression. You don't have any pulls to the past and the future because you can't focus in those areas too long because it does get you out of order, because the universe only works the universe only works in the present moment. Okay, there's your words of wisdom today. I want you to try to sink that in, let it resonate, let you process it. The universe only works in the present moment. Okay, all right, let's just go back, just stretch, breathe. We're gonna start looking up in life, not down, forwards, not backwards, and we're gonna keep our focus mostly in the present moment, okay? Keep breathing. We're gonna practice that and release. That will come natural when I want you guys to start practicing the steps. That's the end of the session, by the way. Not that bad, right? I bet you feel relief, even if it's a little bit. That's huge, okay? Because when you're in bad condition, you got to start small. And when you're balancing and you're trying to master energy just in general and you're already kind of healthy, this is exactly where you need to start. Start small steps, because you don't want to burn yourself out. You just want to start taking care of yourself a lot better, okay? But here's the steps. Let's go over them again. So this is what I want you guys to work on. We're going to practice the power of refocus. Where's your focus at? And I want you to write it down or just take mental notes all the time. Where's your focus at most of the time? Because that's where your power is. If it's on TV all the time, you're draining your energy. If it's on everybody else, work, anything else, relationships, issues, problems, worries, whatever it is, I know it's out there. It's all right. I understand there's a lot of stuff going on, even with your health, but we're going to ignore that because we're just going to stay in the present moment and try to focus on our energy now. We're going to focus where we're we're going to be aware of where we're focused at. And when we know we're feeling off or we need to do our self-healing and self-care, we just go into solitude. So we do the meditation. So here's your steps. The power of refocus. Focus on your breath. Close your eyes and focus on your inner world. And then I want you to do the breath work in and out of your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth, okay? And then that automatically puts you in the present moment. All right? So it's going to just happen naturally. You're naturally going to want to do cardio. You're naturally going to want to go outside more. You're naturally going to be drawn to things that are more high vibration. It's the process. Be very, very patient. You don't have to be perfect today. You just got to start small. That's the key to life with everything that you're trying to work on. Starting small and simple, okay? If this resonated with you, this video, amazing. You did a great job. Be really proud of yourself. I'll send you more videos out there. I'll see you next time. Sending you lots of healing, light, and love and strength for your journey. You got this. Remember, the most important thing, the most important lesson of life is taking care of yourself and learning how to do the self-healing. Riding your bicycle by yourself. Great job.